In 2024, memecoin scams drained over 500 million from investors, $500 million lost all in a flash. A huge chunk of that chaos unfolded on Solana's leading memecoin platform, Pump.fun, where the allure of getting rich quick based on the P&L screenshots you see on Twitter can be deceptive. Pump.fun's brilliance, letting anyone create a token for free as of late 2024, has fueled this boom, with over 8 million coins launched by now. Yet, that same openness has made it a scammer's playground, with stories of losses stacking up daily. My name is Danylo, and in this video, I'm diving deep into Pump.fun's ecosystem. First, unpacking how it works and why it's irresistible to scammers. Then, breaking down major scams like rug pulls and pump and dumps. I'll also reveal the clever tricks developers use to bypass its quote, fair launch system, masking their tracks. But it's not all bad news. I'll wrap up with practical steps to protect your funds and navigate smarter. I cover everything there is to learn about Web3 and crypto, from the most important protocols you should know about to the most breaking news and how it will affect the markets. In fact, I've already made a video covering Pump.fun in more detail here, as well as the memecoin extraction meta a few videos ago. If that sounds interesting to you, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss a future video. Alright, let's get into it. Now that I've set the stage, let's quickly recap what Pump.fun actually is and why it's become the command center of Solana's memecoin craze. Launched in January 2024 by a pseudonymous founder known as Alan, Pump.fun is a Solana-based platform that lets anyone create a memecoin in minutes, completely free as of late 2024. That's right. The old 0.02 Solana fee was scrapped in August last year, replaced with a model where creators get 0.5 SOL if their token hits a $100,000 market cap. This shift turbocharged its growth, and by early 2025, over 5.7 million tokens had been launched, cementing Solana's status as the go-to chain for memecoin creation. The platform's key mechanics lies in its bonding curve system. When a token launches, its price starts low and climbs as more people buy in, following a predictable curve until it reaches a $69,000 market cap. At that point, it graduates to Radium, a Solana decentralized exchange, where 17,000 in liquidity is locked and some tokens are burned to boost scarcity. As of recording this video, Pump.fun has actually begun implementing its own liquidity pools, bypassing Radium, but more on that in another video. It's a convenient setup. No pre-sales, no team allocations, just a streamlined path from creation to trading. Solana's fast speed, handling thousands of transactions per second, and near zero fees make this possible, letting tokens scale fast and cheap. But here's the flip side. That ease of access is a scammer's dream. With no upfront costs and minimal barriers, Pump.fun has unleashed a flood of tokens, thousands daily at its peak. Yet, the vast majority die out fast. Data shows only about a fraction of a percent of these coins hold a market cap above 1 million as of right now. The rest? They're either abandoned or outright scams, with creators cashing out at the top of the curve. It's a stark reminder. Pump.fun's fair launch promise doesn't guarantee fairness in execution. Still, the platform's impact is undeniable. It's generated over 500 million in revenue since launch, hitting a daily fee peak of 15 million this January. It's also faced its share of drama. A 2 million insider exploit in May 2024, a class action lawsuit filed in New York this January alleging predatory practices, and even a UK regulator warning that briefly blocked users there. Despite all this turbulence, Pump.fun keeps printing money as a project, fueled by Solana's tech and a community hooked on the thrill of potentially hitting it big on the next coin. That's the paradox that exists. It's a business that found real product market fit, and yet a breeding ground for scams, all in one. With Pump.fun's mechanics in mind, let's turn to the scams you're most likely to encounter, not just there, but across the entire memecoin space. These are the traps that have cost investors millions, and they thrive in this fast-paced environment. First up is the rug pull, a classic, where developers hype a token, draw on the buyers, then vanish with the funds. Take the Quant scam from November 2024. A teenager launched it on Pump.fun, live-streamed the entire process, and rugged it for about $30,000 after the market cap hit 1 million. Investors watched it collapse in real time instantly, a brutal lesson for the memecoin trenchers. Next, there's the pump and dump schemes, where the price gets artificially inflated before a coordinated sell-off. A standout example happened in 2024. A Dubai-based investor, Sahil Arora, reportedly made $30 million by pumping celebrity-linked tokens on Pump.fun. He leveraged 1.5 million Instagram followers and fake hype to spike prices, then dumped, leaving others with worthless bags. These schemes often peak fast, sometimes in as little as under an hour, exploiting the fact that oftentimes people will just see a contract address from a famous person and hit the buy button in order to try to beat the remainder of the crowd. Then there's social media manipulation, a subtler but interesting trick. Scammers use bot accounts or hacked profiles to flood X and Telegram with praise about a coin, creating a buzz that never really happened in the first place. A 2024 report found 75% of memecoin scam attacks started on X, with bots pushing tokens left and right. You'll see accounts with high followers but no history, or sudden surges in posts that don't match organic discussion. All red flags that the hype is manufactured. Volume manipulation rounds out the list, where bots fake trade activity to make a token look active. On Solana, with fees at a fraction of a cent, this is cheap and effective. Data from late 2024 showed over 98% of Pump.fun tokens had bot-driven volume before rugging, tricking tools like Dex Screener into showing demand that wasn't there. One token, ScamFun, even leaned into it sarcastically, but still collapsed after a $60,000 weekly turnover. These scams feed off Pump.fun speed, with thousands of tokens launching each month, and the sheer volume makes policing them near impossible. Knowing these patterns is your shield against all the noise. Now let's get to the really creative tricks. How developers sidestep Pump.fun's fair launch system to pull off scams that look legit. The platform's bonding curve and no presale rules are meant to level the playing field, but scammers have found ways to twist it. One of their go-to moves is coordinated buying with multiple wallets. They'll set up 10, 20, even 50 unique wallets, all under their control, and use scripts to buy up a token supply right at launch. On tools like Bubble Maps, the distribution looks decentralized, with lots of holders, but it's all coordinated under the dev. They pump the price to say $30,000 to $50,000, the quote king of the hill mark, tricking real people, then dump it before it hits radium. Solana's tiny fees, like a fraction of a sol per trade, make this a low-cost con. Another trick is front-running the launch. Devs pre-fund wallets and slam bulk buys the instant a token goes live, snagging supply at dirt cheap prices. To outsiders, it's a rush of early adopters, but it's always a setup. They hold full control, ready to sell when the hype peaks. Some take it even further with spam transactions, flooding the network with tiny trades, think fractions of a Solana, to clog Pump.fun's interface or confuse trackers. X posts for late 2024 claimed this could break the UI, giving scammers extra time to exit while others are trying to figure out the truth. Then there's bundling, a more technical play. Using tools like Jito, devs pack multiple buy orders into a single block, executed in one swoop. This spikes the price fast and paints a convincing picture of broad interest, dozens of wallets lighting up all at once. A token's bubble chart might show a healthy spread, but is often one puppet master pulling all the strings. Real-world cases bring this home. That quant scam from November? The team used coordinated buys across multiple wallets to pump it to 1 million before rugging it for about 120 sol. The distribution looked solid until the collapse. There are countless examples on X of people losing money to bundled launches due to people not being aware and the dev dumping onto them. These tricks exploit Pump.fun's transparency. Its open system lets scammers blend in, and at the pace that scams are occurring, hours from launch till dump, means most don't catch on until it's over. Knowing these moves is key to spotting the fakes. So, I've broken down the scams and the sneaky tricks. Now, how do you keep your Solana safe in this memecoin jungle? It's not about avoiding Pump.fun and memecoins entirely, although it's certainly not bad advice. But, if you must, it's about playing smarter. First, research is your foundation. Before jumping into any token, dig into the team behind it. Are they known in the space, or completely anonymous? Check X for their presence, but don't just trust the hype alone. Look at their history. Then, peek at the token's distribution on Bubble Maps. A handful of wallets holding most of the supply, especially new ones, screams trouble. You want a spread that looks organic, not staged. Next, watch the warning signs. Unrealistic promises, like promising that, quote, the token will go up 500% from here, sound too good to be true because they are. Celebrity endorsements? Often rugs. And even if not, historically will always go to zero because they most likely got paid to post, then delete when the token plummets. Social media buzz can mislead too. If it's all bot accounts with zero engagement, walk away. Tools like RugCheck can help here. They scan tokens for red flags like suspicious wallet activity or unaudited code, giving you a quick risk score. Blockchain explorers like Solana FM let you trace transactions, look for patterns of tiny rapid trades signaling bot manipulation. Timing is critical on Pump.fun. Scams often spike and crash within hours. Think 50,000 market caps going to zero on almost all coins. Don't FOMO into a sudden jump. Check the bonding curve's history on Pump.fun's site. A steady climb is safer than a vertical leap. If you're in, set strict limits, only risk what you can lose, remembering that it all goes to zero eventually. That 500 million lost in 2024, much of it was ordinary people betting big on unvetted coins. Small calculated plays beat reckless gambles every time. Finally, lean on community wisdom. X is a goldmine for real-time chatter. Search your token's name or contract address for user flags and third-party opinions on potential big launches. Pair this with your own checks and you'll spot the fakes faster. It's not foolproof though. Pump.fun's chaos moves at incredible speeds, but these steps stack the odds in your favor. Stay sharp, and you might even snag a win amongst all the losers. Alright, that's the full breakdown on Memecoin scams and Pump.fun's wild ride. Here's my honest take. I can appreciate platforms like Pump.fun. It brought real innovation to the Memecoin game on Solana. That zero-cost launch and curve system, it's honestly genius, and it created a whole new way to play. But let's be real. It's also become a breeding ground for maximum extraction, from ordinary traders to sophisticated bad actors. 500 million lost last year, lawsuits piling up like that New York class action this January, it's undeniable. Memecoins won't die forever though. Volume's at its lowest in a while, sure, but it'll swing back. This local bottom that the market is in, it's everyone's chance to get smarter, to understand the scam tactics, and to see the odds for what they are. Mostly negative EV, like a casino stacked against you. That's the power here. Knowing the game gives you control. So, what do you think? Spotted any shady tokens lately? Drop them in the comments. Let's dissect them together. Or, you know what? Maybe don't do that since I'll have too many comments. If this helped you understand the space better, hit that like button. It keeps me motivated to educate. New here? Subscribe. I'm unpacking Web3 every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.